I think a lifetime achievement when someone can be referred to as senator. And this is a lifetime title, at least in the culture that I live, that I'm from. You have the title of senator is something that follows a person throughout their life. And I think Fayette County is so fortunate that we are represented in Columbus by one of the finest young men that will carry that title for many, many, many decades. And it's an honor to introduce to you our senator, and our friend, and our neighbor, Bob Peterson.
Thank you. It's great to be with you. You folks all know me. In fact, many of you helped raise me, so thank you very much. It is sort of amazing if you think back. 2 years ago, I stood in front of you as a Fayette County Commissioner, asking for your vote, asking for your help, and running for a seat in the House of Representatives. At that time, if you think back, the debate that was happening 2 years ago was not. We were $8 billion budget deficit as a state. We were bleeding 100,000 jobs a year to other places, other countries, other states. The state of Ohio was in a mess. And I asked to leave my comfortable, very safe seat on the county commission, serving with friends and fellow elected officials that I appreciate and miss every day. But I asked you to let me go to Columbus and help solve a problem. And the question was not what taxes were you going to raise, it was how many taxes and how high were you going to raise taxes. Because the mindset was you're going to have to raise taxes. Well, we were able to balance the budget by doing things like that you do in your homes. We cut spending. We tackled the tough issues. We did it together. We made across the board cuts. That's what is not happening in Washington, D.C. right now. You guys know this, and it's hopefully we can make a difference in this election. I like leadership because leadership makes a difference. Ohio would still be in the mess we were in. We had elected Governor Kasich in the legislature that was willing to tackle the issues and do the things that you do in your personal lives with your budgets. We need to do that in Washington, D.C. Let me tell a quick story. I had the pleasure of representing the largest Senate district in the state of Ohio. 10 counties. There is another senator that has 11 counties, but he doesn't have as much area. He only has pieces of counties, where I got pretty much all this. So it's the largest Senate district. Today I've been in Gowdy, Jackson, Ross, and here. 4 counties today. But when I stopped in Chillicothe, I stopped in the headquarters, the Republican headquarters there, and they were just completing, coming back in from doing a Buckeye Blitz, knocking on doors for Romney, for the future justice, and other elected officials, do this door-to-door effort. And I saw this, and I know the volunteers in Ross County. I saw a fellow come in, his wife comes in behind him, and 6 children come in, six kids ranging from about 17 to 7. And I asked them, who is that? They said, that's a family from Indiana. I said, a family from Indiana? What are they doing in Chillicothe on Saturday afternoon in Ross County? He says they're knocking on doors. Because they know that knocking on doors in Indiana doesn't matter. Romney's going to win Indiana. But Ohio's in play. And that struck at my heart, and I hope at your hearts, and that here's a family that drove 4 hours to knock on strangers' doors because it makes a difference for their country. And that's how important this election is. Now, you know me, so I've got a test for all of you. The other candidates can't do this, but I can. Who are you going to vote for Supreme Court? There's three positions. Give me some names. Kennedy. Kennedy, Cobb, and O'Donnell. Those are all good choices. I applaud you. Make sure your friends and neighbors know that. Make sure your friends and neighbors know those 3 names. They're not that hard. Kennedy, Cobb, and O'Donnell. Make sure they know them, because they're going to be tested when they go vote. And frankly, our state's future depends on it. Who are you going to vote for appellate court judge? Al. You guys are doing great. How about for state representative, my old seat? Gary Shear. Great guy. You guys traded up when you elected, when he got the appointment. You got a great state representative. I can't tell you how excited I am about this election, excited about what the difference we're going to make. But we've got 20-some days to make a difference. I challenge all of you to do the things that you need to do. Go knock on doors, maybe have that slightly uncomfortable conversation with a fellow coworker, talk about the importance of this election and why you're going to vote for the candidates you're going to vote for, because that truly makes a difference. Thank you so much for everything you all have done for me in my life, and I hope to make a difference for you in Columbus. God bless you.